Man, my lips are dry. Anyone have any chapstick? Yeah, I do. Ah, thanks. I'm so glad it was you that had the chapstick and not Scott. Oh my. Hey everyone, I'm still Michael. I'm John now, and I'm Kailey. And I'm Mr. Johnson. Johnson. No other names. Sorry about that. That was Mr. Carbrain. Now, tonight's trick-or-treat night. Of course, we're all too old to go trick-or-treating, but... Wait a minute. Scott, did you say your name was John? Yeah, I was just trying to see if anyone would notice. Oh. You know what I just realized? Wait a minute and wait a second can be used interchangeably. What? Yeah, you know, like you just said wait a minute, but you could have also said wait a second and it would have meant the same thing. Hey, yeah, you're right. Either one will get the person to wait. But now if you say wait an hour, you'll lose them. Come on, guys, we have to finish the intro. Wait a second, or a minute, or an hour. Are you kidding? Sorry. Yeah, let's get back to this intro thing. Who exactly are we talking to when we do this? I don't know, but they say we have to keep doing it. Who says? I don't know. Alright, well, anyway, as I was saying... Wow, here comes a scary Halloween costume. Hey, guys. Alright, Jim, what's up? Yeah, where's the latest crack about me dating a 10th grader? Oh, yeah, I decided not to do that kind of stuff anymore. What's the catch? No catch. Well, there's gotta be a reason. No reason. Hey, Jim. Aren't you gonna introduce me to your friends? His what? Oh, yeah. Guys, this is my girlfriend, Samantha. Hi, Samantha. You're in my history class, aren't you? Wait, if this girl and Kailey are in the same classes, then that means... Jim, are you dating a 10th grader? We have to get to class. Let's go, Samantha. 10th grader dater! Bob, your pizza's ready. Alright, I'm gonna order chicken strips and fries. How about you? Just a fountain soda, since, you know, it's 2:45 in the afternoon. Bob ordered a pizza. Bob might not have eaten lunch yet. You did. I had a small lunch, and then some of mine. Oh, you saw that? Oh, it's you. Hold on. Paul, your fries are ready. What do you want? Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. We just have a no-tolerance policy for rule breakers, troublemakers, risk-takers, head-shakers. Okay, now you're just rhyming. And besides, it wasn't even at this location that I broke your stupid rule. Oh, so now the rule's stupid. Can't you just forgive and forget? I can forgive. The forgetting will be tough. You see, our security cameras take pictures of all the troublemakers that come in here. Actually, it's an automatic timer camera, so I guess it takes pictures of everyone. Anyway, what do you want? We'll have an order of chicken and fries and 2 fountain drinks. That'll be $8.50. Scott, your food's ready. What? You're kidding. This is cold. Yeah, it's been sitting there for a while. Some idiot ordered it and never picked it up. Come on, I don't want rejected food. Can't you just put a new batch of chicken and fries on, or in, or whatever? Well, I would have had time for that, but you see, I'm still trying to catch up from when I had to waste a bunch of time a few months ago picking up these pizza boxes someone spilled. Ugh. Thanks. Alright, 2 fountain sodas today. Hey, you should play for the Lakers. Thanks. I hate the Lakers. Oh, yeah? Well, you should ride bike for that doesn't work. There's no professional bike riding teams. But if there were, you should ride for one. And I'd hate that team. Aha. I showed him. Hey, why don't we play bore? What's bore? You know, where one person shoots a basket, and if they make it, the other person has to make it from that spot, and if they miss, they get a letter. You mean pig? I call it boar. A boar is a pig. Alright, so what difference does it make? Exactly, so let's play pig. Or we can play boar. Alright, we'll play your stupid boar. Alright then, I'll go first. Your turn. Piece of cake. Close. Do I still get a letter for that? Yes. How about half a letter? No, you get a B. Fine. Alright, I can do that. Crap, now I've BO. You better get some deodorant then. Haha, very clever, Scott. I have BO. Wait a minute, is this the whole reason you fought so hard to play boar instead of pig? Did you plan this whole game as a setup for some lame joke? Well, there's no need to finish the game now, is there? Where's the rest of the candy, Scott? The next batch of trick-or-treaters might be coming soon. Batch? They're kids, Kailey, not a baked good. Ah, here it is. Here. What happened? I hit the candy bucket on the chandelier. What? How could you hit it into something that's hanging from the ceiling? 'Cause they put it in the cabinet above the fridge. That's like exactly level with it. You were asking for this to happen. Why couldn't you have lowered it as soon as you took it out? What? Yeah, how do you move things? What, do you just pick it up and go... I don't know, I never sat down and thought about how I carry things. Well, now might be a good time to start. It seems like you could kind of use some improvement in that area. Yeah. Okay, I'm changing the subject. Who called? Oh yeah, that's right. A mystery. What? Well, not literally. A neighbor called and told me there was a mystery. Again, not literally, but can we get there faster? Sorry. A neighbor called and said to look out for people trick-or-treating in Bigfoot costumes. There's been 2 of them running a scam throughout the neighborhood. One of them rings the doorbell and gets candy, while the other one sneaks in the back door and steals something. Usually things that are small but expensive, like MP3 players or cell phones. And speaking of stealing, Scott, put the candy back that you took while I was gone. How did you know? I'm a mystery solver, Scott. I just know this stuff. Kailey, you too. Michael, how could you accuse me of taking something that belongs to you? Just put it back. Alright. Well, fair is fair. What? We put ours back, you put yours back. Well, it's my candy. Actually, it's my candy. I went to the store, I picked it out, and I paid for it, so put it back. What does it matter, Dad? I took 1 piece. Hey, you took 3 pieces, and 42. It matters because last year we ran out of candy partway through the night, and woke up the next morning to toilet-papered trees and an egged mailbox. I don't want that happening again. Yeah, well, maybe that was me that did that stuff because you wouldn't let me have any of the candy. So what's the plan for solving this Bigfoot mystery? Well, I guess when the doorbell rings, one of us will look out and see if it's a Bigfoot. And if it is, we'll send someone down to the back door in the basement and catch them in the act. Okay, I call front door opener. Scott, we can't send Kailey down to face our arbor by herself. What about you? I can. If Scott's seeing who's at the door, someone's got to hand out the candy. He can do both. I don't know. He's not a good multitasker. Ugh. Michael, why don't we both go down and wait by the door? Together. In the dark basement. Yeah, okay. It's a Bigfoot. What do we do? Go to the basement. But I want to see who it is. The other one could be robbing you right now. Alright, let's see who's under here. Alyssa? Can a 17-year-old girl just trick or treat in peace? Thank you. Ha! It was just Alyssa. Okay, Kailey, let's go down to the basement now. Excuse me? Dad, Carly, what are you doing here? I drove you here. Oh, yeah. So what's this about you two going in the basement? Nothing, Tom. Mr. Tom. Sir. We just need someone to guard the back door to make sure Bigfoot doesn't get in. Bigfoot? Someone in a Bigfoot costume. They've been sneaking into people's houses tonight and stealing stuff. Oh. Why don't you just lock the door? Well, we'd still need someone to catch him. Alright, we'll go. But Tom, what about the spreadsheets we were going to look at for the meeting tomorrow? I can wait. Besides, I didn't feel like doing that anyway. Dad, how come I can't go trick-or-treating? Well, you can't go by yourself. It's too dangerous. Now come on, let's go wait by the door for the burglar. No more basement talk. Just so you know, he owns a gun. You gonna start getting ready for bed soon, Michael? It's 7:15. I know. Me and your mom were talking, and we decided you've been getting to bed too late. I mean, come on, 12 o'clock on a school night? I make up for it during school. Well, you better start going to bed earlier, otherwise I'm going to start waking you up when I get up at 5. What? Why? Because you need your sleep. So to teach me to get more sleep, you're going to wake me up 2 hours earlier. Yes? I've been thinking. I'll get the camera. Something just doesn't make sense about this Bigfoot thing. Why are they just stealing little stuff? I mean, they've only taken like one thing from each house, and they've only had time to hit a couple houses so far. That's only like, what, a few $100s worth of stuff? Wouldn't they take more valuable things like TVs or laptops? Well, it would take longer to get something like that out of the house without being caught. Maybe. Or maybe there's more to this than meets the eye. Do people still talk like that? I don't know. Some people write like that, though. Well, this is boring. Well, while we're waiting for this thief, I'm gonna look for that little figurine I was telling you about. It's been sitting down here in storage forever. We just can't seem to find a place for it. Ah, here it is. Do you guys want it? Oh, I don't know if we could find a place for it either. How about the fireplace? Oh yeah, I guess we could put it above the fireplace. I meant in the fireplace. Carly. What she's trying to say is we don't have a lot of room to... Ah, forget it. Who am I kidding? Nobody wants this piece of junk. You can't even tell what it is. Do you think it's this boring upstairs? Did you ever find something you lost and then keep looking for it so you could say it wasn't in the last place you looked? What took you so long? I was only out a couple minutes, and I saw them. What, the Bigfoots? No, the planets. Venus was especially beautiful tonight. Yes, the Bigfoots. All right, all right. What were they doing? Well, actually, it looked like they ran into each other and dropped their bags. Good. Maybe that'll teach them a lesson if their stolen stuff gets broken. Well, they might be trying to replace it with my stuff because one of them was headed this way. I better go warn our dads. Get ready, guys. Scott, check the door. It's Bigfoot and a bunch of other trick-or-treaters. All right, open the door. Trick or treat! Hey, Jim, you gotta be kidding. Well, Jim, I'm sure you've heard about the robberies that have been going on tonight. No, I didn't. Can I have my mask back? No. Jim, two people in a Bigfoot costume have been robbing people in the neighborhood. Well, that can't be me. I'm the only person in here. They're not in the same costume. They're each in their own Bigfoot costume. While one of them rings the doorbell and gets candy, the other goes in the back door and steals stuff. Well, just because I happen to be wearing a Bigfoot costume doesn't mean it was me. I'm trick-or-treating with my little cousins tonight. Well, if that's true, then you won't mind if we look in your bag. No, go right ahead. Well, what do we have here? A cell phone. And here's some MP3 players. Man, Jim. What? How did that stuff get in there? Don't play dumb with us. You can't get away with this now. We're calling the cops. No. What? I've been thinking about it. And this time it's not Jim. You're kidding, right? Yeah, Michael. We just caught him in a Bigfoot costume with a bag full of stolen electronics. How could he not have done it? He was framed. He didn't know those electronics were in that bag. He handed it over willingly. In fact, eagerly. He wanted us to be proved wrong. Yeah, listen to him. Oh, yeah? Well, what other proof do you have for this Jim was framed theory? Here's what I think's going on. The other Bigfoot is the only one involved with the scam. They dressed up as a Bigfoot because Jim did. They were trying to frame him. When I saw the two Bigfoots drop their bags earlier, it wasn't an accident. The other Bigfoot purposely ran into Jim and then switched their bags. What they didn't realize is that they hit a bunch of houses at the same time Jim was trick-or-treating at them, leading people to believe they were working together. I guess that also explains why they were only stealing little things, if the whole point of the scam was just to frame Jim for something. Why would anyone want to frame me? What have I ever done to anyone? Oh. So what do we do now? Well, I just saw the other Bigfoot a little bit ago, so they couldn't have gone too far. Let's go look for him. There he is! I don't think these guys are ever going to give us any candy. Alright, Bigfoot, you got nowhere to go. Yep, and I think we all know who is under this mask. We do? Sure we do. It's Jim's girlfriend, Samantha. What? How could you do this? Well, it's just... You're so annoying. Well, of course he's annoying. Yeah. But that's no reason to do something like this. He was always making fun of everyone, including me, so I decided to get him back. I asked him out so I could find out what he was dressing up as and then wear the same thing and frame him. Well, it didn't work. Actually it sort of did at first. Well, either way, we caught you and you're in trouble now. Actually, not as much as you'd expect. One of the neighbors had called in about the robberies, so I've been looking around the neighborhood to see what I can find. Someone said they saw a big stampede of people chasing Bigfoot into the woods, so I thought I'd better come down and check things out. Yeah, that was us. But anyway, the neighbors have agreed that they won't press any charges as long as they get their things back.
Well, that's good.
I think I better take you around the neighborhood so you can give everyone their stuff back, and then I'll drive you home to make sure you don't get into any more trouble.
What? No, my mom will kill me.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything to her and try to get her not to go too harsh on you.
All right. Thanks, Dad.
Well, I guess you guys owe me an apology for accusing me of robbing those houses. Hey, I never accused you of stealing. They did, though.
Thanks.
Well? Sorry, Jim. That's okay. Oh, by the way, Michael, I guess now that I'm not dating a 10th grader anymore, I can go back to making fun of you about it, huh? I don't know, Jim. Now that you've dated one, I think you have to stop making fun of me for it. Nah, I don't think this really counted since she was just using me. Speaking of Samantha, I'm still a little confused, Michael. I know how you figured out it wasn't Jim, but I can't figure out how you knew it was Samantha. Well, for one thing, she was the only one besides Jim's cousins that would have known what Jim was dressing up as. And besides, I knew she had to have a reason for wanting to date Jim. I'm beginning to think this Bigfoot thing's a hoax. Does anyone have a mint?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, ew, you know I don't like the cinnamon ones.
Sorry.
Oh. That was awkward. Did you plan this whole game as a setup for some... Did you plan this whole game? Look up a breaking glass thing on YouTube. Here. Okay, that's a little too loud. I know. Me and my mom were talking. His mom. Trick or treat.
I'm just saying trick or treat, guys. It's alright. No big deal.
Get out of Gus's butt, Tobe. Well? Hey, guys, quiet. Hey!